everybody, what's up? I'm back. I was in Berlin all last week. My first time ever visiting that city. Was very, very interesting. Anyway, I am back now. There's so much to talk about, so much to go over. So first of all, yes, it is Monday, which means I will be working on the new issue, this week's issue of MMT Trader. It will be out later today. So those of you who are on the email list, you should be looking for it, or you can just go to the website pitbulleconomics.com and click on the tab that says products, and you'll see a little link there that says current and back issues. Just make sure you are logged in with your username and password, but again, that won't be uploaded until later today. If you are not on the email list and you would like to get today's issue, and for that matter to see all the back issues of MMT Trader, then just go to that same website, pitbulleconomics.com, and sign up for a 30-day free trial, no obligation free trial. All right, lots going on. First of all, did you see First Solar? First Solar was one of our big holdings in MMT Trader. Now trading almost $60 a share. We started buying that thing down around in the mid 40s. Bought it all the way down to 26. I had a lot of people saying, oh, that's a dog. It's going to 15. It's going to 10. I said, no, it's not. That's going up now back almost to 60 bucks. Now, most of us took profits in that, but hopefully some of you still hung on to that stock. It has been fantastic. Last week, we bought Seagate Technology down at 33. And that thing rallied all the way up last week on earnings. I don't see I don't recall now the last print, but it was up around, I think almost 38, something like that. So that was a nice little move in that one. This week, a lot going on. Let me talk a little bit about fiscal flows. The fiscal flows are exploding, okay? Fiscal flows, that is net government spending, now up 16.4 billion over the same time last year, growing at 6% year over year. That is 3 times the growth rate of where we ended last fiscal year. So this is huge. You talk about money printing, and again, it makes me laugh that all these quack goofball inflationistas like Schiff and Jim Rogers and all these people, they're not saying anything about money printing. They said it when the Fed was conducting monetary operations, which were not money printing at all. Those were just giant asset swaps. But now, when actual money printing is going on like crazy, they are nowhere to be found. So this has major potential or major consequences for the markets. If you want to know what those consequences are going to be, sign up for MMT Trader. Okay, all of my subscribers are going to get to know that. We're all making money. By the way, on that point of making money, as if I didn't tell you enough right now with First Solar and Seagate, all right? Many of my subscribers last week were emailing me, thanking me. We had positions on. We were long dollar Canada through that big decline. We paid with time. The mental game that I teach everybody, those who have followed it, I was getting all these emails last week thanking me because everybody got out with a profit or break even, all right? So we paid with time when all the losers out there, they took their prudent stop losses, okay? So that all worked out. And by the way, as far as that dollar rally that we are seeing, that is coming close to an end, all right? That is coming very close to an end. The long-term picture for the dollar is very bearish. Very bearish, all right? And that's because we are seeing a major expansion in U.S. federal government spending, all right? Nobody's talking about this. So very few people are talking about this, but, you know, I follow the flows on a daily basis. So this week we have the Bank of Japan meeting tomorrow. No change in their benchmark rate, which is negative, minus 0.1%. It's negative. But they may come through with a little bit more of a hawkish tone given now the better performance of the Japanese economy and the recent election where Abe, got a major victory there and sort of sets up the possibility of fiscal stimulus. So maybe some hawkish comments from the Bank of Japan that would be bullish for the yen. Next, the Fed will be meeting tomorrow and Wednesday, at which time on Wednesday they will make an announcement as to their monetary policy. No change is expected. That Fed Watch tool at the CMA, that only gives 1% probability of a rate hike. Janet Yellen is not going to do anything because she is a slave to the market. She just does what the market tells her to do, not understanding that she is a monopolist. The Fed is a monopolist. It should not be the market dictating. It should be the other way around. But she doesn't know that. She doesn't know it. And finally, the big news of this week, well, maybe one of the two big news items this week, Bank of England on Thursday will meet and will raise interest rates. 25 basis points, that's going to send the pound way up. Got to get long the pound. And Friday, of course, is our jobs report, U.S. jobs report. I will be putting out my forecast on that on Thursday. I've been right every single time except that last time, which was affected by the hurricanes. Now, on another note, oil above 54. Who called it? Who called it? I called it. Ray Dalio, the big Ray Dalio running Bridgewater on a $150 billion fund, got short oil. Who called long? Mike Norman. I send out every week with those EIA reports my breakdown of what's going on. Again, we're making money there. Making money. All right. What else? What else? Gold. You want to know what's going to happen to gold? Read my report, MMT Trader. I will tell you what is going to happen with gold. So anyway, the rundown. Big government spending. Big government spending going on. Right now, the stock market is the market that is inflating, but that's all going to trickle through. That's all going to trickle through. And by the way, we just had that new budget that was passed, which clears the way for tax reform. They're calling it reform. The government's collecting a record amount of taxes. So any tax cut, and I know I've had this conversation or discussion or argument with some of you, not all tax cuts are equal, but any tax cut, what I'd like to see basically would be something more for workers in the middle class, like a cut in the payroll tax or just an elimination of the payroll tax. But any tax cut at this point is just going to add gasoline on an already, very, very accelerated spending pace. So things are going to get wild. And the Fed has no clue. They're in la-la land. People, there's one trade out there right now that is the mega trade. If you're talking about making money and if you're talking about retiring and never having to do this stuff again, there is one mega trade out there. And I will tell you what it is in my report. So go to pitbulleconomics.com, sign up for a 30-day free trial, and I will tell you what the mega trade is. And don't be a nibbler. A nibbler is somebody who signs up and simultaneously cancels. That's not allowed. You got to allow yourself 30 days. Even if you hate yourself, give yourself 30 days to check out the report, okay? Do me a favor. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Bye.